Hello dear viewers, a very warm welcome to our channel. It's very good to have you here. In this video, we are going to have a look at what you can do in order to make your car battery last twice as long. A car battery is a rechargeable power source that provides electrical energy to start the engine and power various electrical systems in your vehicle. It provides the necessary current when cranking the vehicle. It supplies power to light, radio, and air conditioning and other electronics when the engine is turned off, and it also helps to maintain a consistent voltage level for the vehicle's electrical systems. Now, what can you do in order to prolong the service life of your battery and make sure that it is lasting longer? Let's have a look at some of the tips that you can do. 1. Perform regular battery maintenance. Check the battery terminals for corrosion and clean them regularly using a wire brush or baking soda solution. Ensure the battery connections are tight and make sure they are secure to prevent voltage drop. Consider using a battery terminal protector spray to prevent future corrosion. If the battery is removable, then clean the battery tray and hold down assembly to maintain a proper connection. That is one thing you can do. 2. Minimize parasitic battery drain. Turn off all lights, accessories, and electronics when the engine is not running. Avoid leaving the key in the ignition when the car is parked, as this can drain the battery. Unplug any aftermarket devices such as phone chargers or GPS units when it is not in use. And check for any electrical issues that may be causing constant battery drain. 3. If possible, avoid short trips and idling. Frequent short trips where the engine doesn't have time to fully recharge the battery can shorten battery lifespan. Minimize the amount of time the engine is idling, as this doesn't provide enough alternative output to keep the battery charged. If possible, consolidate your errands into fewer, longer drives to allow the alternator to fully recharge the battery. So avoiding short trips is one tip. 4. Properly store the vehicle. If you are going to store the car for an extended period, disconnect the negative battery terminal to prevent drainage. Use a battery maintainer or trickle charger to keep the battery topped up during storage. Avoid exposing the battery to extreme temperatures, as heat and cold can accelerate its degradation. 5. Replace the battery proactively. Don't wait for the battery to fail before replacing it. Most car batteries have a lifespan of 3 to 5 years, so replace it before it becomes a problem. Choose a high-quality replacement battery that meets or exceeds the manufacturer's specification. Consider absorbent glass mat battery, as they tend to have a longer lifespan than traditional lead-acid batteries. 6. Monitor battery health. Use a battery testing device to periodically check the battery condition and state of charge. Look for signs of battery weakness such as slow cranking, dimming headlights, or a battery warning light illuminating on the dashboard. Address any battery-related issues promptly to prevent further damage and extend the battery life as well. 7. Avoid overcharging the battery. Excessive charging can lead to buildup of internal pressure and the drying out of battery electrolyte. Make sure your alternator is properly regulated and not overcharging the battery, especially in newer vehicles with more electronic accessories. Consider installing a battery isolator or voltage regulator to prevent overcharging. 8. Keep the battery clean and dry. Dirt, grime, and moisture on the battery surface can create paths for electric leakage, which can drain the battery. Regularly clean the battery terminals and top of the battery with a wire brush or battery terminal cleaner. If the battery is located in a wet area, consider using a battery box or tray to keep it dry. 9. Avoid deep discharge. Repeatedly allowing the battery to be fully discharged can significantly shorten its lifespan. Try to avoid running the battery down to the point where the engine struggles to start. If the battery doesn't get fully charged, be sure to recharge it as soon as possible using a smart charger. 10. Consider battery heater and insulation. Extreme temperatures, both hot and cold, can negatively impact the battery performance and lifespan. In cold climate, using a battery heater or insulator can help maintain the battery's optimal operating temperature. In hot climates, however, parking in the shade or using a sunshade can help keep the battery cooler. 11. Replace the battery before winter. Batteries tend to work harder and lose more capacity in cold weather, So it's a good idea to replace an aging battery before the winter season. A weak battery is more likely to fail in the coldest months, leaving you stranded. Consider replacing the battery every 3 to 5 years, even if it is still seems to be functioning properly. 12. Avoid excessive vibrations. Excessive vibration can cause damage to the internal components of the battery, leading to premature failure. Ensure the battery is securely mounted and use vibration-resistant battery hold-downs if necessary. If your vehicle experiences a lot of vibration, consider using a battery with increased resistance to vibration. 13. Conduct regular load tests. Perform a periodic load test on the battery to assess its condition and remaining capacity. A load test simulates the high current draw of starting the engine, which can reveal any underlying issues with the battery. Regular load testing can help you identify a weakening battery before it fails completely. 14. Minimize charging issues. Problem with the alternator, voltage regulator, or wiring can prevent the battery from being properly recharged while driving. Have your vehicle's charging system inspected and tested regularly to ensure it's functioning properly. Replace any worn or faulty component to maintain the battery's proper state of charge. 15. If possible, upgrade to a maintenance-free battery. Consider upgrading to a maintenance-free or sealed battery. This type of batteries require less maintenance and are less prone to sulfation and typically have a longer lifespan than traditional lead-acid batteries. The higher initial cost of a maintenance-free battery is often offset by its extended service life. 16. Utilize battery charging optimization. Install a smart battery charger or maintainer that can automatically adjust the charging profile to match the battery's specific need. These chargers can help prevent overcharging, undercharging, and other issues that can shorten battery. Some advanced chargers even have features like temperature compensation and desulfation modes to further extend the battery's lifespan. 17. Implement a battery management system. For vehicles with multiple or high-performance batteries, consider installing a battery management system to actively monitor and manage the battery pack. A battery management system can balance the charge levels between individual batteries, preventing overcharging and detect any cells that are weakening. This can be specifically beneficial for hybrid or electric vehicles with complex battery systems. 18. Upgrade to lithium-ion battery. Lithium-ion batteries are becoming more common in the automotive industry due to their longer lifespan and superior performance. Lithium-ion batteries typically last 2 to 3 times longer than traditional lead-acid batteries, with lower maintenance requirement. While the initial cost is higher, the extended lifespan and reduced replacement needs can make a lithium-ion battery a worthwhile investment. 19. Utilize solar-powered battery charging. For vehicles that spend a lot of time parked, consider installing a solar-powered charger to maintain the battery state of charge. Solar chargers can help offset the battery drain from accessories, alarm, and other electrical components, especially during long periods of inactivity. This can be particularly useful for RVs, boats, or cars that are often left sitting for extended periods. And finally, 20. Implement regenerative braking. For hybrid and electric vehicles, the use of regenerative braking can help extend the battery life. Regenerative braking captures the kinetic energy from braking and uses it for recharging the battery, reducing the overall strain on the battery. This can be especially beneficial to stop-and-go driving conditions where the battery is constantly being charged and discharged. So, by exploring these more advanced techniques, you can take your battery lifespan optimization to the next level and ensure your car battery lasts twice as long as it normally would. So dear viewers, by implementing these additional tips, you can further optimize the lifespan of your car battery and avoid the need for frequent replacement, saving you time and money in the long run. Well dear viewers, that is all we have for you regarding what you can do in order to prolong the service life of your car battery. If you find this video helpful and if you like it, please smash the like button. If you are new to this channel, do consider subscribing, turn on notification so that you will be the first to get notified whenever we come up with another video. Until then, stay safe.